What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing? So check this out. I'm gonna try to get straight to the point, right? Sometimes the worst hurt comes from when you place faith in people that God did not assign to you. Sometimes the worst hurt comes from you placing, you know what I'm saying, faith in people that God hasn't assigned to you. What I mean by that, sometimes, right, you can be in a circle of friends, right, or you think it's friends, and everything can be going smooth as long as everybody's at the same level, right? But we know these sayings like iron sharpens iron, whatever, right? But in your friend group, everything is cool as long as y'all are on the same level. The moment that you start to ascend, right? Let's just say you starting to understand life better. You starting to finally listen to that voice in your head, the God in your head that's telling you you should be doing X, Y, and Z. It's not about going out on the weekends anymore. It's not about spending all of this money, then have to worrying about the rent. It's not about going out buying all of these shoes, clothes, this, that, and other. It's not about all of that. You know what I'm saying? Now, God has placed in your heart the very thing that you have been put on this earth to do. Now, your friends, y'all have been friends for many, many years because y'all have been like this. And the moment that you start to ascend, them very same people will not clap for you. And a lot of times, it makes you stagnant because, behind your back, they say, man, she thinks she all that. He think he all that. What are you trying to do? This, that, and the other, right? And a lot of times, because you are so comfortable in that friendship circle, you will come right back down. And see, the problem is God wants you to be here, but you stuck here because you so worried about what they saying because you have placed faith in them. Now, here's the thing. Some people become jaded. Some people will start saying, I ain't trusting nobody because you find out that your friend circle is talking about you, right? But what I am starting to learn at the age of 45, I'm about to be 46, Lord willing, right? But at the age of 45 is that I can't even be mad at them. I can't be mad at them because the capacity that they have does not fit my needs. You see, a lot of times people say no new friends and I ain't trying to make no new friends. And that's why you are where you are now. That's why you are where you are now because you don't need no new friends. When the people that you are associating with yourself with doesn't have the capacity for you at that next level. You see, that's why you can have 2,000 friends, you know what I'm saying, on social media. And you're constantly pumping out content, you're constantly putting up flyers about your business, whatever the case may be. And out of that 2,000, it might be 300 shares. And of those 300 shares, it might be 75 that's family that really loves you. And the rest is people that you are loosely associated with. But the rest, they not sharing, but they looking. They're not liking, but they're looking. You see, sometimes we get into this mind frame that everybody want to see you win. That's not true. That's not true. And a lot of times we focus on the people who we think, okay, yeah, I'm doing it for my haters, this, that, and other. No, sometimes the quote unquote haters is somebody that you're calling best friend. Sometimes the quote unquote hater is somebody that you calling brother or sister. And what I'm learning is I can't be mad at them because the capacity that they have just does not fit me. And sometimes you will find yourself stuck in situations because you cannot identify that very thing. You see, they can't clap for you because of what they saying behind your back. They can't share what you did because they don't understand why you. And I use myself as an example. There are certain people that look at me and be like, man, he think he all of that, or he doing this, or he doing that, and blah, 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 and this, that, and other. But what they don't say is the amount of work that I put in to get here. They don't know the amount of times that I had to cry myself to sleep. They don't know the times that I didn't know how things were going to work out. They don't mention that part. What they see is the finishing product. And because they are so focused on looking at what everybody else is doing and not focusing on what they're doing, they have to place that hate. See, what it is they are mad at themselves. And a lot of people can't look in the mirror and say, you know what, it's my fault. So they have to blame any and everybody. I am where I am because I did the work. God has blessed me, but I am no better than you. It's just I saw my purpose and I made sure that I was aligned to walk in my path. I am now starting to understand that it is hard for people to clap for that. That's why it's this, and I'm gonna get out your space, right? That's why it is so easy for people to cheer on famous people that they have no connection with than you. Because when the famous people that they don't know win, it has no effect on them. But when you win, it causes a certain group of people to start looking at themselves. Well, why them? Why she? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other, blah, 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 right? So they will clap for you when you're here. But when you start getting here, it's hard. It's hard. When I did the book, I started understanding that there are going to be certain people that will cheer you on, that will support you. Then there will be other people that will tell you behind the scenes, hey, I'm proud of you, and don't do it. Don't buy nothing, don't do nothing, right? But I understand it. I understand it. And for you out there, there are certain people that cheered you on when you were here. Now you got the new job. Now you got your first apartment on your own. Now you got your first car on your own. And all of a sudden, them same people will talk about you like a dog. Don't get mad. Just understand. They don't have the capacity to be able to appreciate you. And because of that, don't you get stagnant. You ain't got to come to social media and air them out and, oh, yeah, this, that, and other. No, you don't have to do that. What you do is, okay, this relationship has ran its course. I don't have to talk about you. I'm not going to tell your secrets. I'm not going to do this, that, and the other. I am going to gracefully bow out, and move on.